Thank you.
Yes, sir.
So let's just move into Malachi.
Yes.
Like I said before, this is the mother of all the tithe messages. The biggest reference, the one that has been misrepresented, misinterpreted, misquoted over and again. In fact, I even pity the prophet Malachi. The man has made many people millionaires.
Wow.
Yeah. So let's go to Malachi. Let's open our Bibles to Malachi chapter 3 from verse 7 to verse 12. Can you read for us?
Malachi chapter 3 from verse 7. Yet from the days of your fathers you have gone away from my ordinances and have not kept them. Return to me, and I will return to you, says the Lord of hosts. But you said, in what way shall we return? Will a man rob God? Yet you have robbed me. But you say, in what way have we robbed you? In tithes and offerings. Verse 9, you are cursed with a curse, for you have robbed me, even this whole nation. Then verse 10 says, bring all the tithe into the storehouse, that there may be food in my house. And try me now in this, says the Lord of hosts, if I will not open for you the windows of heaven and pour out for you such blessings that there will not be room enough to receive it.
Thank you. You have read well. You see?
Yes, sir.
We have preached this tithe from Malachi that we know those scriptures offhand. But let's begin to dive into this. Who was Malachi? That's the first thing you ask yourself. Who was Malachi? And at what point in history did he bring this prophecy? What we have to know is that Malachi was a post-exile prophet. A post-exile. Remember, in prophecy, in the prophets, there are the pre-exile prophets and the post-exile prophets. And if you look at their prophecies, those who prophesied before the exile and those who prophesied after the exile, you must know those things for you to preach Malachi well, to represent what the man meant and what the man was talking about, to understand the context under which the prophecy came. Remember, the pre-exile prophets were prophesying about the coming destruction that was awaiting Israel and Judah. They were warning people, these are the things that may come, these are the things God has said in the book of, if you Habakkuk, Jeremiah, all those things, right? Hosea, Amos, all these things they were prophesying. Now, after they returned from the exile, there were prophets that God raised. And Malachi was one of them. So, why was he bringing this prophecy? Because these people had stayed in Babylon for 70 years. And they had been uprooted from the land of Israel, from the land of Judah, for over 70 years. Many of the elderly ones had died. Their children have risen up. And now it's their children and some of the elderly that returned. Remember, when they returned, not all of them returned. Few returned. Very few returned. And those who returned from exile, many of them never understood the laws of Moses again, what they were supposed to do, because they had been urbanized in Babylon. They had taken the culture of Babylon. And now they have come back. And there needed to be a reorientation, another re-education of the laws. For them to remember the ordinances of God. Are you getting me? What God required them to do as responsible citizens of God's kingdom. As individuals, as families, and as what? A nation. So one of the things that God was telling them was that they had departed from the ordinance of paying tithe. Are you getting me? That tithe was like a national tax. It was like a TAS, a national tax that was used to support